Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all had a peaceful Christmas. I got a channeled song this morning, so I thought I better jump on and give you all a read. Sorry, the setup is still doesn't look fantastic, but my house is such a mess from Christmas now. Anyways, so I'm just putting this one out there. Uh, Even if it's not perfect. That'll be the theme for this year. So, honestly, guys, I can't remember if I just said what the song was that I channeled this morning. Anyways, it was Strange Currencies by REM. Yeah, that one's great. So, our first card out, 10 of Swords. Can't make this stuff up. So there's definitely been a break. And when I think about this song, I had to listen to it honestly. Like, obviously I know the lyrics somewhat, but I was like, I don't understand the meaning of this one. And so it basically, well, it's a love song. You guys listen to it. I want you to take what you interpret from it. Everyone's gonna have a different spin on it. But with the Ten of Swords, yes, it is a sword of endings, of walking away. This one, I've also had it represent an actual death. So I don't feel like that's the case here, though. I have to be honest. I mean, for some of you, it might be, but just with this song, and the energy that I'm feeling from the card this morning, it's almost like walking away from something that you don't want to walk away from, but you feel like you don't have any other choice. With this one, there's also a peacefulness associated with it. It's almost like something that's destined to happen, that needs to happen, and it hurts, but it's like you're protected, you're guided, you're supported during this time. So, sorry guys, it's kind of a sad energy to start out with. I've got the Six of Pentacles next. Oh, did I see something else flip up? Oh, the Knight of Wands. Okay. I'm just gonna get a couple more, guys. I'm just hearing that part. I want to turn you on, turn you up. Does it make you mine? Hang on a sec. I feel like somebody's in a state of almost like reflection, thinking about the times that you spent together and the energy behind that. There's a little bit of regret here as well. Ten of Wands, Devil. There's almost a sense of, I should have done more. Like, I should have worked harder at this. I should have given more. I think you were the type of person that probably gave a lot of energy to the relationship, brought the passion, brought the energy, brought the fun, the good times. And this person is potentially feeling like it wasn't an equal exchange. Someone here might have spent too much of a focus on work and forgot about the fun side of life. Or I'm also hearing someone wasn't ready to put in the work for this relationship. King of Swords energy. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got some fire out here too. Earth as well. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's somebody looking back. If they're not an air sign, they could just be someone who's very matter of fact, someone who's actually incredibly intuitive, doesn't like to be tied down, may live close to the mountains or like to spend time in the mountains for sure. Kind of like, I just heard free bird. What's that song? Well, it is Freebird, I think. I'm just hearing the fast part of it. Something about when she flies. So this, all to say, like, this person likes to be on their own. They like to be on the go. They definitely don't like to be tied down. So they're definitely thinking about this today. Like, it's kind of like a reminiscent. That's the word I'm trying to find. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Is that you, my friend? That's water. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If not that sign, it's just that energy of somebody who is letting go. Honestly, I think you're letting go. This feels like your energy here of letting go of this and just walking on. It's just this card here represents almost like a total release of almost of like, I surrender, like whatever is meant to be will be. You know, you're somebody that is very gentle and kind. You like to do things for others. You could have some like hippie like tendencies for sure, especially with the jewelry that you wear. There's something about a necklace here that's really standing out. Not overly emotional. You've got a very good balance, I'm getting, of air and water. So you might have air and water in your chart. It's a nice mix. It's not overly emotional. It's just enough. Like, it's really beautiful, actually. You've got a really beautiful energy. So I think this person's looking backwards. They're looking on the past, and you're looking forward. You know, you're not looking back. You're not looking into the future. You're just looking right straight ahead into the present, which is where you should be. That's a really beautiful energy to be in. Tell me more about the history of this relationship. Yeah, strength, Three of Swords, Justice, Ace of Pentacles, Hangman, the Moon, and Ace of Cups. Wow, that's a lot of cards, but we'll take it this morning. We'll get back to work right after Christmas here. This is going to take everything that you've got to walk away from this person for good. This is going to take so much strength. I heard, though, you've been very graceful throughout this, though. That's interesting that that's coming up. But I just heard, like, this is going to take everything in you. Yeah, this person, there wasn't the appropriate amount of give and take in this relationship. This was really, really hard on you. I'm also getting that this person could have been in and out, back and forth, back and forth. I keep getting that, you know, same old, around and around and around we go. Number 8 might be important somehow. This destroyed you. Like, this literally destroyed you. This is probably one of the most painful Three of Swords in any deck that I've ever dealt with. But it's just like, I think this person's constant back and forth, in and out, was just too much. It's way too much. And now with the Justice and the Knight of Wands there, I feel like now you've come back into balance. I think there's that part of you in the relationship that was carefree and excited and very passionate, high energy, that sort of thing. This is what's brought you back into balance after this back and forth stuff. Some of you might be, I don't know why I just heard buying a house, but some of you might be starting something new. And it's not relationship. Like, this is something that you might have been working on for a while that's going to bring prosperity. Like, it's whatever you're doing, it's a really good idea. Keep going forward with it. It's something that you've been working on for maybe part of the year, but it's still in its infancy. But it's just saying that you can keep working hard on this, keep going on it, because it's going to pay off. Okay. if this is something that you're thinking of doing, it's telling you to proceed. But honestly, I feel like you've already started. I don't feel like this is something that hasn't been planted just yet. Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with love. This person here that you're dealing with, they're in a state of suspension. I think they've been taking some quiet time to think about um life in general. Honestly, I feel like this person has probably taken some time off work. I'm getting this feeling of a temporary suspension. So oftentimes to me that will be like a vacation or just some time off, which isn't surprising because it's the Christmas break right now. This person could be spending some time alone, being more solitary than anything. I'm just getting that it's really quiet around this person. Normally it might be a bit frantic and busy, and they're really just tapping it back, and in a really good energy. I think this person actually really needs it. Like outside of your relationship, I think this person could really use that time. It's interesting that we get this combination next because with the moon, I mean, that's Pisces energy, which is interesting with the Queen of Cups there, right? Because that is water energy. It's almost like I feel like some of you are really deep into your feelings. And with the Ace of Cups coming up beside that, it's almost like sinking into yourself. It's also this energy of not focusing on this person or a partner for once in your life. It's more of like going inwards and focusing on your stability, focusing on self-love, focusing on those deeper emotions. The moon here in this reading for me is very introspective. It's really exploring, who am I? What am I feeling? Where am I going? Where have I been? It's just really just this beautiful reflective energy and bringing in again that appreciation for self, um, and what's best for you. I'm hearing that's really beautiful energy. This person's coming in. This person will be coming back. I just heard like the song again, and then the chariot jumps out. So this is very, typically very quick energy. I think this is Cancer, if I'm not mistaken. I just feel so foggy this morning, guys. Sorry. It's just I don't know if you're kind of just in this kind of low key energy where you're just kind of chill, and I don't want to say like not a thought in the world, but it is kind of that energy of like not overthinking things, not really being in any kind of state except very, very present. Very present. It's a very quiet, calm energy, actually. It's really quite lovely. I'm getting seven. Seven can be important as well. I get for some of you, potentially you met when you were seven. Um, yeah, but anyways, you could be very different people. Yeah, just seeing like the black and white horses here. It's interesting. So I'm getting a lot of different messages right now, but it could be that some of you, but like one of you feels like you're going in different directions, but the actual truth of the matter is that you are basically going in the same direction. They don't even know it, or you don't know it. Switch it around if it doesn't make sense for you. But and like who's driving here? Like it's almost like this sense of like who's driving this relationship. I don't know if there might be some mirroring energy. So one of you is assuming something, and ironically, so is the other. And there was nobody really in control of this relationship. I don't, it's a very weird feeling. I'm getting like a ping pong vision, almost like pinball is what I wanted to say, where it's just like bouncing all around. I don't think this relationship was very grounded. I think the two of you were just flying by the seat of your pants. There could have been some air energy in here, or you both had air, prominent air in your chart. I'm getting for some of you, this person, your person could be you know, after some contemplation and time to think, they could be feeling like they've got more direction in their life, like they know which way they want to be going. It's kind of like that feeling like, okay, yes, like this is what I want to do, right? Just more focused, less distracted. There's like an anticipatory energy here. I don't want to say excited, that's a bit much, but it's almost like this energy of moving forward with purpose and intention. Boy, that's a lot from one card. I could probably go on all day about that one card, but what's your person going to tell you? Oh, I wish I had my other deck with person messages, but that would entail me getting up and knocking everything over probably. Maybe I'll do another reading for you guys either, well, probably not tonight, but tomorrow maybe. Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll pull out the messages tomorrow. We'll do another. We'll see if I get any music in the next 24 hours. What was the song the other day? I did wake up to another song the other day, but I was so tired. I just didn't have it in me to do that reading, and I don't want to pump out something that's not worthy of your time, but oh my gosh, I'll have to look back. Look back and see what it was. What's this person going to say? I'm hearing, I miss you. I love you. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm confused. Oh, I was confused. Okay. I'm coming. That is like so funny. You'll get it. You'll get it if it's meant for you. 9 of Pentacles. Well, hang on. Let's just get another one here. You're amazing. Something happened. I feel like this person had a coming to God kind of moment. Something happened to this person. Something happened that this is like the rock your world card, but today I feel like it's almost even more like insight, like a stroke of luck. I don't know where that's coming from, but almost like this stroke of insight, of like a realization. Someone wants to be honest. Someone wants to make peace. Someone wants to make something right. Let's see. Let's clarify that. Yeah, someone, that energy, that card there, that is someone, definitely an apology because I just saw the Knight of Cups there. This is somebody that wants to be honest, wants to shed some light on a situation, even if it's difficult. I don't feel like a sense of guilt like we got last week. I don't feel guilt. I just feel like someone who's ready to be vulnerable and someone who is willing to put their pride away for a minute. I feel a conversation coming. Someone wants to connect with you and definitely have a sit down, like a conversation. Probably in your home. I don't feel like this is something where you're going to be out in public. It's way too vulnerable for that. This person is starting to experience more clarity in their life, more peace, more balance, more, I don't know, it's just a sense of like clarity. Again, I just keep hearing stroke of luck, and that's not, I don't know what that means, stroke of luck. Maybe they've come into some money, or just It's more a stroke of insight, so I don't know why I keep saying luck. I don't know what that's about. But what's this? Tell me more about this tower. What was this tower moment? I'm just hearing sudden realization, but let's see what the cards. Yeah, interesting that Justice card comes up again. So we've got the Two of Swords and Justice. So it absolutely is this realization of fairness. There's something here about this situation that wasn't fair, and this person is seeing that now. There's insight into a lack of fairness in this situation. Libra energy, more air. Tell me more about this. The Star, this person's gone through some healing of some sort. Again, I feel like it's just some, oh, my dog's snoring. I wonder if this person literally just got some rest, like some sleep, and that's been healing. Eight of Swords on the bottom. We've got the Hierophant. Okay, that's too many. That's too many cards. I'm not taking all those. Not to clarify. Tell me more about this Star, this healing energy. Temperance again. Oh my god, you guys, there's so many cards, but I have to take them because they're repeating some of them. So the Temperance card again, it's more balance in this person's life. Something's happened to where there's just more clarity and more balance. King of Cups, they're in a completely different energy here. You know, they've got your pair with the Queen of Cups. The King of Cups is so much gentler than the King of Swords. There's somebody that is, you know, in check with their emotions, definitely more grounded, still private, like not overly, you know, emotional, but just warmer, just a little bit more tender. But you really rock this person's world. There is something about this relationship dynamic, because again, I'm hearing the song, so it's wanting me to think about the song again or listen to the song. That there's something about this. There's a huge realization that this person made. I don't know if it's from losing you or from you finally putting up a boundary and just walking away from it with this Ten of Swords energy here. But we've got Six of Pentacles again. The Hermit. Again, this is a period of contemplation and really looking at their role in the relationship. What did they give? What did you give? What could they have done differently? The Magician. This is Gemini, Virgo energy with the Hermit. So lots of earth, and we got some more fire here. The Knight of Wands. I feel like this person's excited to tell you about this. They're excited or eager to show you how much they've changed, about the insights that they've had. I feel like maybe they've had some spiritual experiences that they want to share with you that potentially were related to you. But I honestly feel like this whole process for them has been so much bigger than just the relationship itself. I feel like it has been many, many different things in their lives that have changed, that have led them to this moment in time. And you were a part of that somehow. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Again, more of this energy of like indecision, juggling, trying to decide. The Fool. Some new energy there. The High Priestess. I'm just hearing like you knew it all along. There's something that you told this person all along that they finally realized. And it's almost like they're willing to make a fresh start. So it's possible that this person is going to start, I just heard, investing in themselves more and not being pulled in 100 different directions by people or juggling too much, trying to take on too much. This is almost like I'm hearing like a new lease on life. So again, this is much bigger than just the relationship itself. And again, there's something about you knowing this. Some of you, you were right. This person is a player. For those of you that you know, are resolved to leaving this situationship. Ooh, situationship. You know, you were right. Use your intuition. You're right on there. The initials B and J could be important somehow. I kind of want to use this deck, you guys. I got this beautiful new deck. What's it called? The Naked Heart? Yeah, the Naked Heart Tarot. I haven't really worked with it, but I'm really curious to use it. I'm so excited to, yeah, you guys, Two of Cups and the Earth Mother. You are their hearts. The Empress, you are everything a person could want. You know, you're the culmination of all of the queens together. The Earth Mother, I love that. And the Two of Cups is a deep, deep bond. It's unbreakable. The two of you might go way back, you know, even past lives, that sort of thing. But it's kind of one of those loves that you just don't break. You'll be in each other's life until, oh my God, you guys, you can't make this up. The Lovers and the Two of Wands. That is so gorgeous. Hang on just a sec, guys. I'm just going to tap into this. Just for some of you, you may not have been seeing eye to eye, and so there's going to be a reconnection where the two of you do see eye to eye on something. Oh, it makes a heart. Oh, that's what it is. Like, regardless of anything that's happened, the two of you love each other. I think that's like, that's a no-brainer. That's Gemini energy. Again, this is almost very high priestessy energy, this Two of Wands. It's almost like you knew. I'm hearing crossroads. Hang on, let me just clarify with that. What's this Two of Wands about here? I love these cards that aren't AI generated. You know, that the artist spends time putting their heart and soul into. I'm also getting that some of you might get a letter or a song playlist or artwork. Like, there's something that this person might be crafting that's going to be really meaningful, and you'll love it. You're that type of person that loves it. You'd much rather get something like that than, you know, you're not materialistic. It's when it comes from the heart, that's what matters most to you. I'm just getting insight. Like, again, this person finally sees. This person sees. This person has enlightenment. This person has the insight. The Hangman again, you guys. That's okay. So it's 3 different decks. Oh, I don't think we got it in the second deck though. We got it in the first. Okay, so this is the second deck. I was looking at these last night, and this again, this energy of like just chilling and spending time going inwards, and I almost got like loading, like this signified like loading. So again, I feel like this person's receiving downloads or insight or just like that clarity that they need. Some Five of Wands after some strife. Tell me about this Five of Wands, because that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of tension. That's a lot of conflict. I'm getting almost like a sense of inner tension, of just kind of like that, like feeling torn in a million different directions, and just, it's too much. I'm getting someone else could be suffering from heartburn. There could be heartburn just from the mental strain and anxiety as well. This person's really good at hiding it though. I'll say that. No one on the outside would know this. They almost like bundle all of that up on the inside. 9 of Pentacles again. For some of you, I'm getting that they could be trying to build an empire of sorts, like almost I'm getting a few different things. They're trying to, how do I say, like collect money or to build up money, to build up structure. I'm just hearing someone say, like, I don't have a leg to stand on. Oh, that's interesting. I'm also getting daughter energy in here. I don't know if someone's had some conflict with their daughter, or there's been conflict around their daughter, but there's someone here that they're almost like daddy's little princess is what I'm getting. That's really interesting energy. So it could be someone supporting their daughter through a transition right now. Two of Cups comes out again. I'm almost getting like torn between two people energy. I think this person realizes it's not all or nothing. Like it's not, I can only invest my energy in this space here. So maybe they've got a family or something. I can only invest my time there. I don't have time for a relationship. I don't have energy for a relationship. Like I think they're starting to see that they can spread a little bit of themselves over everybody and still be happy and still maintain their energy if they do it well. Or they're just in a space where they can do that now, where they can distribute their energy. Maybe they were burned out before and they just couldn't do it. Empress there again. Seven of Swords, Movement of Cups. I'm going to put those back because the Seven of Swords is the one that jumped out initially. That's a cool card. I'm just getting there was a lot of mental energy being put into two relationships. I'm hearing like there's two people that this person was involved with that was taking up a lot of their energy and their time. And they hid this from you. I don't know why though. Why would they have hid that from you? It's almost like a family secret. I'm also getting that this person could have been almost threatened. Yeah, Spirit of Swords there. Almost someone had something hanging over this person. They didn't want you finding out about. This person is not very nice. This person is very manipulative and quite vicious, honestly, especially with their words. They might have been verbally abusive. It's interesting because this person, carries that energy, but to other people, they seem so sweet and so lovely and so delicate and so helpful and all this stuff, but they're nasty. Like they were threatening this person with something. Made this person feel very small and very scared, almost like a little child. I feel like this almost like feminine energy against a masculine energy, where they treated them to the point that they felt like a small child. Ew, that's like ugly. Let's clear that. This is not you and them, by the way. This is not you. I don't know if this is some baby mama or baby father or... Yeah, it's just saying that your energy was healing for this person. I feel like you might have actually taken them away from this. With this energy here, it's almost like I'm just hearing like you were an escape from this. It very different. There's a lot of dynamics here. I feel like this person doesn't like you getting too close. It's almost like you can get, how do I say? Like you get to a certain point with this person and then they're like, they either run off or they just stonewall you. I just get this stonewalling energy where it's like, zip, they turn off all the emotion. They put a wall up. And that's that. They don't want to talk about it. It's very interesting. You're not like that at all. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the universe here, the naked heart, the Four of Swords, the Chariot again, and Earth Mother came out. So Earth Mother and the Two of Cups came out again. It's just more energy, you guys, of this person taking time to reflect. They've been working hard on their heart. They might have been in counseling. They've been resting. They've been spending more time alone and focusing inwards on themselves. But again, there's something hanging over them. There's almost like this threatening energy. Even when they're resting, it's kind of like there's something heavy weighing on their mind. I'm getting the number 3. I don't know if it's 3 certain people. I'm hearing like 3 different conversations. There's something about communication here. Anyways, this person's been working really hard on themselves. And again, it's this energy of wanting to come forward and speak to you. They're a little scared though. They're honestly a little bit nervous. It's almost like the two of you might come from 2 different worlds, and they might be seeing that even though you do come from those 2 different worlds, you can still work through things together, that you can still coexist in a life with each other even though you are different, because as much as you're different, you are very much the same. Again, I'm just getting a lot of insights. Like I get this feeling that I'm sitting here and everything's finally clicking and making sense. And it's only happening because you've had some time, or they've had some time to take some space and to reflect. And maybe even like get to know themselves through this. So let's get some oracle cards to close it up, because my foot is falling asleep and we have more festivities to engage in. But I wanted to get this out to you guys. I know some people might be spending this season alone, and it's nice to have something to distract you. Communication and leadership. Interesting. The communication card is my favorite card. Beauty. That's really pretty. I haven't gotten that one before. I feel like this is, listen, whether or not you get back together with this person, I think it's just this conversation that you're going to be having, or interactions that you're going to be having into the future. They're going to bring peace, purification. Yeah, there's going to be forgiveness. There's going to be insight. There's going to be an understanding from the heart. Like this is all coming from the heart. Very peaceful, very healing. And a beautiful future between the 2 of you. Again, I don't know if I've said this. Oh, see, love this card. I don't know if I said this before, but it's whether you get involved with this person or not, there's potentially just even the friendship. This is very much like the Hangman. With this card, I always get tell me your secrets, almost like this very childlike innocence. Again, I'm just being drawn back to the past, but potentially you've known this person for a very long time, and there's an innocence to this relationship, a gentleness, a peacefulness, a soft place to land. Like I just feel like for this person, you are their soft place to land. 11 could be a significant number. 2, I'm also hearing 22 for some reason. Do we have any more oracle cards here? I'm just hearing I want to tell you something. This person really has a lot to get off their heart. They're feeling very soft right now. Very, very soft. Freedom, love, and flow. And then essence on the bottom. Yeah, it's just very childlike energy again. I feel like you make this person feel light. Everything just flows easier when you're together. It's not difficult. Maybe that's the problem, is maybe it was too easy for this person. They were so used to the drama. It's almost like a realization of this is what love is supposed to be. This is how love is supposed to feel. It's supposed to feel like freedom. It's supposed to feel easy. It's supposed to just flow. It's supposed to be peaceful. It's supposed to be harmonious. It's so funny, guys. I'm going to share something with you. I had an insight yesterday, and if it's coming to my mind, it's got to be important for somebody. But we were having Christmas morning together, and you know, it was pretty high energy. And I just remember thinking, I really enjoy the peacefulness of my life now. I used to live in absolute chaos and just a lot of energy going on at once. I don't want to divulge too much, and I want to respect other people's privacy. But I just thought to myself, I'm like, I can think of times that I've spent with people where it has been so peaceful and quiet. Not a word has to be spoken. And it's just something that you really do treasure. And I was thinking about how interesting it is that, how much I enjoyed that change, that switch up, and, how much I want that for myself in my own life. Um, how people change and people can want different things. And it just made me think of someone where, they're a very quiet and peaceful person, very harmonious and stuff. And it's just a beautiful energy to be in. So, anyways, I don't know. I feel like, again, this is just a state that this person's in, this very reflective energy. And maybe for some of you, this is your energy. I don't know. It's not up for me to decide that. I'm just the messenger, right? So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later.